another announcement, because Jayapataka Maharaj also spoke, he will also speak, that many places of pastime of Lord Gauranga, Mahaprabhu in this Nabadwip Mandal, need to be acquired by ISKCON. I got a news that Pushkar Tirtha, Isha Pushkar Tirtha, so local people are planning to make a place that they will take this pond and make a brick, to make brick factory. So if we don't take that, then we will not have Pushkar Tirtha, we will have brick factory on the Pushkar Tirtha. So Jannamuni's ashram, just next to Jannamuni's ashram, there is some chicken hatchery. So in this way, many places will be lost. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur has developed so many places, just like this is also developed by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. But ISKCON has not done much to develop Navadvip Mandal Parikrama. We do Parikrama, but to develop it, we have done very little. But to have land and have to develop, we need lot of monetary help. And to get all the places of pastime, now we are staying at 6 places, camping out. But 3 places we have our land, just like Jagannath Temple, then we have Pratap Nagar, and we have Sarupganj. But other 3 places, Vidyanagar, we did not have our place. We camp out on others' place, Belpukur, and also not Vidyanagar, Harihar Khetra. So these 3 places we need to acquire minimum 5 acres of land at each places, so that we can have our own camp at our own place. But to buy land, we need a lot of money, and to get all this land for the camping and also different places of pastimes, we need minimum 5 to 6 crores of rupees to get all this land. But we can start, but as a Silver Jubilee celebration next year, we should have some land in our name, so that within 1-2 years, all these places, because more they will go, it will become more expensive. The way Mayapur is developing, the way Nabadwip Mandal is developing, the price of the land will not reduce. And Jayapataka Maharaj was lamenting that during my early days, it was so cheap, I could have bought that time. So we should not make further mistake waiting more. As soon as possible, we should get all this land, because this Parikrama will remain eternally as long as ISKCON is there. So it's a worthwhile investment, and devotees from all over the world will come and experience the bliss by traveling all these places. And this legacy is in the hand of all of us, and future generations will appreciate if we do this service for the future generations to come. So a little contribution from all of you, you can start with. Every year Jayapataka Maharaj requests all the devotees to start some endeavor, to give some contribution to start with, and you can give your name and address, you can pledge, and we can get in touch with you, and any contribution will be highly appreciated. Hare Krishna.
Jayapataka Maharaj came to this party. He was with the Russian party, and he did a collection there and collected 2.5 lakhs rupees from the Russians. That's 250,000 rupees. And other pledges besides that. One gave 50,000 he was carrying with him on the cart. Rupees. That's $1,000. So anyway, we're going to try to collect here. He collected from this party one other time. Yeah, he already did a collection from this party. But it was quick. I didn't do it right. They were all leaving because I was collecting. We didn't give them time. First donation. No. This boy here. Come. What's your name? Come on, Namka.
Hariram.
Hare Krishna. We can have a little more lecture now, but Sukriti Govinda Prabhu will be sitting here. And please, he keeps all the track of your money so that money is properly spent. He is our Nabadwip Mandal Development Trust chief accountant. So he'll keep all of your money in proper way and spend in the proper way. If you don't have money, because Parikrama you may not carry money, but you can give your contact address and give your amount of pledge so that we can follow up with you in the future. Hare Krishna. No, you can go. So Kavi Chandra Maharaj is also going with the begging chadar of a sannyasi. And Tumi jao, and Sukriti Govinda Prabhu will help. Hare Krishna.
So we're here in the birthplace of Vrindavan Das Thakur. Vrindavan Das Thakur made a very great contribution to the teaching of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He's the author of the Chaitanya Bhagavat. So we are told something about his life, that he is the son of Narayani. His mother was named Narayani, and she was the niece of Srivas Thakur. Actually, this place is also the place of Malini, who was the wife of Srivas Thakur. It said after Srivas Thakur left this world, Malini Mataji came back here and spent her final years in this place. So this was the birthplace of Vrindavan Das Thakur. His mother was Narayani, and Narayani, as a young girl, was very fortunate. She got the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu liked children. Although he was renowned sannyasi, but still he liked children. He spent time to give some prasadam to Narayani when she was only 4 years old. He put some of his remnants into the mouth of Narayani. So everyone appreciated how fortunate this child was to receive the Mahaprasadam directly from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So later on, she grew up, she married, and she had her child, and that child was Vrindavan Das Thakur. Vrindavan Das Thakur is described to be the Vyasadeva of Chaitanya Lila. Just as Srila Vyasadeva Dvaipayana Vyas described the pastimes of Lord Krishna, Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur described the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna Das Kaviraj offers his respects to Vrindavan Das Thakur and describes that Vrindavan Das Thakur is the authorized commentator on the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Vrindavan Das Thakur describes himself as being the last disciple of Lord Nityananda. Lord Nityananda is none different from Balaram, and Balaram is the greatest servant of Lord Krishna. Lord Balaram serves Lord Krishna in all the different rasas, in all of his different forms. He's the servant of Lord Krishna, teaching all of us how to serve Lord Krishna. In the same way, Lord Nityananda always declares himself to be the servant of the Lord. He never declares that he's so, but he always wants to be in the mood of service. And Vrindavan Das Thakur is the disciple of Lord Nityananda. He also has that same mood, describing to us the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, Krishna Das Kaviraj, why did he write Chaitanya Charitamrita? What was the need? If Vrindavan Das Thakur had already described the pastimes of the Lord, why was there a need for another commentary? But Krishna Das Kaviraj describes that the later pastimes of Lord Chaitanya were not very extensively described in the Chaitanya Bhagavat. Those of you who have read Chaitanya Bhagavat will see
that there's not a lot of information given about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes, his traveling throughout India and coming back and residing in Jagannath Puri. The later pastimes, after he took sannyas, are only very briefly described in Chaitanya Bhagavad. So at the request of all the Vaishnavas, Krishnadas Kaviraj gave us Chaitanya Charitamrita. And Srila Prabhupada was requested by the Vaishnava community that he should comment, he should present for us the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Another important book, of course, is Lochan Das Thakur's Chaitanya Mangal, which also describes something of the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But it is Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur who is considered the recognized incarnation of Srila Vyasadeva in Chaitanya Lila, because he's describing so nicely, in such a poetic manner, the wonderful pastimes of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, and how they appeared, and how they met, and how they began the Sankirtan movement. All of these things are described in wonderful poetry for us in the Bengali language. So we're going to hear some more Leela.
Short edition. In Krishna Leela, when Lord Krishna was a baby, he had a nurse called Ambika. And this nurse had a younger sister called Kalimbika. And Narayani Devi, the mother of Vrindavan Das Thakur, she's that Kalimbika. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So generally everywhere I am speaking, all the senior speakers are there, but just I want to. When Vyasdev, he got chastisement from his Gurudev, Narad Muni, because in the Bhagavad, he wrote Bhagavatam, and all the Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda, Yoga Kanda, then Bhakti Kanda. There was same Vyasadev, when he appeared in the form of Vrindavan Das Thakur, pure devotion, no other Kandas. The same Vyasadev he got. Same when he appeared in Vrindavan Das Thakur, pure love of Godhead. That's the Chaitanya Bhagavat. So, we are crossing, just mostly devotees there are carrying book, Dham Parikrama book. So we are crossing by that Mahatpur, you can see your book, Mahatpur, Vaikuntapur, then Arkatila, but we don't know actually where is Vaikuntapur, where is Mahatpur. There is a lot of pastime you can read in your book. There is no time also. But I'll speak about only a little bit about Arkatila, because we are not going there. Arkatila is not different from Surya Kunda in Vrindavan. That Arkatila, Arka means Shan, and it is that place. It was very dear to Bhakti Vinod Thakur and his dear his son Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur. When Bhakti Vinod Thakur used to come, because we can see just in front of the Arkatila, that was the main flow, Ganga, Mother Ganga. He used to come, and Bhakti Vinod Thakur, sometimes physically he used to suffer a lot of diseases and so many things. So he used to, sun god is supposed to, what is that? Sun is giving blessing for good health, no? For good health, he is in charge. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur, sometimes he used to lament He said, my dear son God, I want good health to preach about Mahaprabhu's message. I want to preach. Please give me good health. Then when he came, he used to come here and he used to think, he used to bhava, he used to meditate about Surya Kunda, about sun god. Then one time he saw sun, he saw physical sun god, physical sun god. He's like pure molded color. His chariot was pure gold, sun god pure gold, and his dresses were also, everything was pure gold, because we know sun is like very. So when he saw, then Suryadev, he given blessings. He given blessings. Thakur Bhakti Vinod, don't lament. You are the man sent by God. You are the man, you'll preach Gauranga Mahaprabhu in long life. He got blessings from sun god. So that is the Surya Kunda. Anyhow, but His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj, he phoned me, he says, why you are not taking a big party? They don't know where it is. Why you are not taking? But I could not speak, because same time our breakfast place, you have to go a little long walk, and that Surya Kunda is little off of the road, and to go in 20 minutes, come out 20 minutes.
Hare Krishna, one more announcement that today we are going to Belpukur. We cross the river and go to Belpukur. But next year we will not be staying at Belpukur. We will be going to another place. That place name is Rukunpur. So Rukunpur is the extreme side of Nabadwip Mandal. This side is Samudragar and that side is Rukunpur. And Rukunpur is known as Ram Tirtha. Lord Balaram came, Ramchandra came, there are a lot of pastimes are there, but we will not go this year, but those who are taking the parade will show the place. When we get down from the boat other side of the Ganges, is 7 kilometers from there. So next year we will have our night camp there, not at Belpukur. We will have our night camp at Rukunpur. And so we have a long walk today for breakfast place, and we have to cross the Ganges, so we can move now, Maharaj. Navadvip Mandal Parikrama ki.
Parikrama walking, he walks ahead of the party to do his main service, to arrange everything, to keep our prasadam, everything on time. So he is actually serving more than others, because he has to think. Where, like tomorrow we are starting from Belpukur. So where Parikrama will take breakfast, he has to arrange like transportation, all these things, so that the Parikrama should not have any difficulty, so that in their Parikrama they can have some interruption. So he's to keep the Parikrama smooth. Behind that they are working, a lot. We have, one more devotee.
This is your team, yeah?
Shy.
This is the team here.
He is a Prabhupada disciple, that Brahmachari.
He is also with us.
Actually, he is doing a great service.
He ran away from the camera.
Yeah, he's a little shy of the camera.
He's very humble, huh?
So he is one of the Sankirtan bus driver from last many years. When I joined in 1999, from that time I have been, seeing him that he is driving Sankirtan buses. He is very friendly, though he is initiated by Srila Prabhupada. But still he is very humble, he is very friendly to everyone. And we call him Kaka also, because uncle. They know Kaka. So Kaka means he is Prabhupada's disciple. So Prabhupada is our guru's guru. Accordingly, to respect him, we just say Kaka. Kaka means uncle, spiritual uncle. Thank you. Prabhu, you got any question to ask from Prabhuji?
No, I think you've covered everything, but can you introduce me some of your team? Are these
Oh,
your
okay.
team members here?
He is Ananta Acharya Prabhu. He is one party leader. He is traveling and distributing books. And Odisha states.
Okay. He
Ananta
wants,
Acharya Prabhu.
he wants to say we have different buses for book distribution. So we have one bus meant for book distribution specifically for Odisha, the state called Odisha. So he has taken the responsibility to distribute books in his state called Odisha. So
Oh, there's someone we know. Sorry. Come, Prabhu, come out. No.
In front of camera.
he is shy of.
He's not shy.
One bus also with us. This is one sample for Sankirtan bus.
That's the Sankirtan bus over there. I'll just go get a shot of that. Yeah.
How they,
So all year round, these devotees are doing Sankirtan, spreading Krishna consciousness, and then they come on Parikrama and serve the devotees.
yes,
That's
Prabhu.
correct, yeah? Wow.
So, thank you very, very Prabhu for your kind time. You gave us so much time from your busy schedule. So we are thankful to you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, thank you. Hi there. So we watch there. So they're laying out, what are they doing here?
Devotees will actually sit and honor prasadam, sitting on that. They call sitting mats.
And how many devotees? Prabhuji, how many devotees will come and sit here?
Around 12 to 1300.
Okay, sorry, what's your name, Prabhu?
Arjuna Pran.
Okay, and what's your specific service here?
I'm taking care of the sannyasis.
Okay, serving prasad.
Transportation prasadam.
Okay, and you're based in Kolkata, right?
Calcutta and Mayapur both places now.
Okay, thanks, Prabhu.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
And you're coming every year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Last 4-5 years I'm doing this service.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Very well.
Hare Krishna.
And I mean, is this something you do every year? That particular service?
Sorry?
Do you do this same service every year?
Yeah. Last 4-5 years I'm doing this
For
service.
5 years. Very nice. And what's your personal experience of being on Parikrama? What is for you? What is the highlight? What's special about Parikrama?
I get an association of devotees, different part of the world. Devotees are coming here. So together we're taking prasadam, walking. It's a nice experience for me especially.
You always look very happy. and
Everybody is happy. Those who are here.
Well, I noticed that even though it's quite stressful, there's thousands of devotees. It's hot,
Yeah.
but everyone seems quite cheerful and quite tolerant.
Yeah, because association. Because of association, they are very happy. Because everybody is when they go out of Mayapur Dham and go home, so many problem, so personal problems, so many difficulties they're facing. So when they come here, they think they forget about their own how can I express this?
So they forget about their other world.
Yes.
Right.
So they come here only. They concentrate on the Gauranga Mahaprabhus only and chant Harinam all together here. So because of that, I think they're happy.
Okay.
I'm not expert to explain this, but I think.
Okay. No, that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. I personally really feel when I'm here, I'm in another world. Compared to the world that I live in day to day.
Yeah.
I'm only here for 10 years, but I feel like I've come to a completely different world. And even more so, I mean, even if you come to the temple and stay in Mayapur, that's another world.
Yeah.
But coming on Parikrama is a completely different experience.
And they're taking it very easily, even though they're struggling, walking. They have no experience, so they're coming from the rich family, wealthy family. So they have no experience to walk 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers at a time. So they're happy, walking, talking, chanting, taking prasadam, happy.
Yeah. I've even seen some very elderly devotees.
Yes.
Some in wheelchairs, some disabled with walking sticks.
Right.
But they take the Parikrama very seriously.
Right. By seeing them, it's like it's a different world. Huh?
Different world, yeah.
No complaint, nothing. If you give prasadam, they don't get. Okay, I'm happy. It's blissful. Huh?
It's a great place to.
Yes. Thank you for your nice service here.
Oh, thank you, Prabhu, for.
Everybody is saying in the world, all over the world.
Well, we thank the devotees who are watching. Actually, they're on Parikrama with us.
Yes.
The devotees, they're on the internet Parikrama. And I guess they're also feeling some separation.
Yeah. Yeah.
So perhaps they're having an even better Parikrama than us, maybe more.
So next year we are going to have a 25 years,
That's right, yes.
So we are going to celebrate as a large way,
So you would encourage devotees to come?
Yes, just now that Shankar Prabhu announced that.
So will
please
there be
come.
a larger camps?
Yes.
Are you expecting bigger numbers?
Yes, this year 7,000.
Right.
So we are expecting for the next year at least double.
Double.
At least double.
And will you be dividing into more groups?
6 group.
6 groups.
This year 5 group we have. Next year will be 6 group.
So what will the 6 groups be? International?
Maybe Russian. We can divide 2. Now Bengalis party have 2.
Okay.
Now Russian maybe 2.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's the big
I'm not
numbers.
sure.
Hi, Krishna.
Thank you. Haribol.
Thank you very much.
So you can take some interview with with Maharaj also.
With Maharaj? Oh, yes,
He's
we will
coming.
do.
He's coming. We call
Okay.
him.
We'll wander over,
I'm
we'll
just
catch. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, bro.
You can maybe. Okay, you got little time.
Yeah.
So I think Prasadam truck did not arrive yet. So we got to wait few minutes. So meanwhile you can stay with them.
Yeah, well, let's have a quick look online and see if
Still
the internet's still working, and maybe you can log into your email address
can.
for the devotees that wrote you. Actually, just to repeat, and for those who've just come online, if you would like to ask any questions to Rukmininath Prabhu, or if you have any messages or any comments, please write to rukmininath@gmail.com.
Yes.
Okay, so when we've got our little broadcasting place here, which Gopal Prabhu, our driver, is sitting, and we've got a laptop and an internet kind of system. So Rukminath Prabhu is going to go and check his email, and maybe not just yet, in a few minutes, and then we'll try and answer your questions. Okay.
Thank you.
Quick word with Maharaj. Yeah. Okay, you can ask the questions.
Sorry, Maharaj. We want to disturb a little bit.
Really? We'd like to disturb you, Maharaj.
Excuse me. So actually, we'd like to ask you some personal, feelings that on Parikrama. I saw you from last few years. You are on Parikrama, and we found you more ecstatic in Parikrama. So, Maharaj, would you like to share your realizations with us?
You already observed that I'm ecstatic. You must be an ecstatic man to have done that.
No, always, anytime we come across.
Well, Lokanath Maharaj was saying that this Parikrama is not static, it's ecstatic. Yeah, there's no doubt that the Holy Dham has got a powerful influence on everybody. And here in this Parikrama, you don't have any position, no, power. Now everything gets melted into one. Everybody is ecstatically jumping, dancing, rubbing shoulders and everything. Sarva upadi vinirmuktam tatpatvena nirmalam. That is, no types of upadhis you can maintain. Everybody is melted into wonderful experience of Gauranga Prema and Krishna Prema and dancing and chanting together. It's a real fun time. This is what we must be doing all the time. But we have to get back to our work, get back to our duties, and that's really bad. But I think that the reward for working for Krishna's mission, for Prabhupada's mission, and trying to spread the holy name and doing whatever Prabhupada wanted us to do is that he allows us to come to the holy dham and dance and chant and enjoy that ecstasy. And that's the reason why I think many people are ecstatic, because they're working hard elsewhere and they will feel that after contacting material nature and trying to push through Lord Chaitanya's message and Prabhupada's books and etc., they have this breath that they need, panting. When they come here, ecstatic. It is nice. No more phone calls, no mobile phones, nobody holding you up for something. Simply chant, dance, take prasadam, and have association with everybody else. So I think that's the reason I may be ecstatic. But pray that I'll be ecstatic when I go back to.
Oh, Maharaj, thank you. Yes. Humble. Maharaj, actually, from last how many years you have been joining in Parikrama?
Actively for the past 2-3 years now. I like the Parikrama. I actually went back and came for the Parikrama. I was in the Sangha and some meetings with the SPD and GBC, and then I went back south. I came back to join the Parikrama.
Yeah, I came to know that many devotees actually they have their certain duties in their areas. So all over the year they save time, they save some money just to join in Nabadwip Dham Parikrama. And we have many devotees joining again and again. They save time and money for this Parikrama. They have different personal called spiritual realizations. Actually, and by the way, I forgot Maharaj's name. Maharaj, if you do not know, you can introduce yourself with the viewers.
Oh, I am Bhakti Vinod Swami from South India. I preach in those areas a little bit. I also travel outside to other places. I'm at the humble service.
Thank you so much,
Yes,
Maharaj. Really
Haribol.
appreciate that.
Actually, behind our call video crew, actually Maharaj and many of them, they are encouraging us. So we get enthusiasm from them to continue our service. Sometimes we have to run fast. We miss the Kirtan party. Sometimes we have to, go ahead of them. So behind of us, actually, they are encouraging. I think also they are praying for us so that we all can benefit other devotees. So thank you, Maharaj, for your
Hari
kind
Hari.
assistance.
Thank you so much.
You're doing a great job.
Oh, it's
I like the high-tech Navadvip Mandal Parikrama being relayed all over the world, and everybody is watching it and getting the benefit.
Well, would you like to just finish off with one personal message to the devotees who are with us online right now?
All I can say is I'm feeling great separation from all of you. You should all be here. And these people here are doing a wonderful job of connecting the Holy Dham with all of you. And I pray to Krishna, to pray to Lord Gauranga that he may shower his mercy on all of you. Although you're separated, I think in spirit you're with all of us. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Jai. Haribol. Haribol. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Okay. Haribol. That's wonderful. Okay. Well. Okay, Gopal Prabhu. I just want to have a look at the laptop. Okay, everything's working okay. We have to just check every so often.
We can say that.
If the internet's still working. We don't like to.
Yeah, we are in like a remote area, so you have to make sure.
No, we haven't been disconnected from you because that's always very frustrating. Why don't we have a look at the different areas of the Parikrama camp?
We can go over there. How like they have little bags. There they have maybe a mosquito net, something simple they need for the morning hours. So in this way they have a truck to bring those luggage from Mayapur to the spot where they stay the night. So most probably this is the luggage for Bengali group.
Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah, Prabhuji told me this is Bengali group. We have two parties. One is called A, another is B. So the number B group, this is their luggage. They have more than 1,500 devotees.
So how this looks like an airline operation at Heathrow or Kolkata airport.
Yes.
So what's the system for organizing luggage? Do you know, or should we ask someone?
Yeah, you can see very nicely they, like these are the buckets with mugs. So in the morning, they have to run to collect a full bucket of water.
Each devotee, yeah?
Yeah, you have to line up. In this way, maybe some of them, they wake up at 2 o'clock to be early ahead of the Parikrama. So this is how we have like with 2, 3, like water points. They get water. In this way, like 1,500 devotees have to finish their bathing all morning called refreshment in 1 or 2 hours.
Well, there's a lot of buckets there. Okay. I mean, how do I know which is...
They have some more, I think that is Mataji's line.
So how do you find your stuff? How do you find your bucket?
When they will arrive, they will make an announcement. Like Prabhu's luggages are here and their tent is that side and Mataji's are here. So in this way they will find out.
So you need to put identity tags on each one?
No, they recognize their bags.
Oh, really? So it's like
during during their Parikrama time, they are living like a very austere, it's called brata, one kind of vow. They don't try to disturb other devotees. So they are very absorbed without hurting others' feeling, without disturbing others. They just take up their take their bags and do their things, and mostly they are absorbed in Mahaprabhu's called pastimes, chanting and dancing.
Okay. Is it luggage? Does he speak English or?
He's from Namahatta called Bengali group. They are the organizers of Bengali parties. So this is another truck came with the luggage to drop here. Today the Bengali party called number B, they are coming here. They will spend their night here.
Okay. I've heard so many good things about the Namahada group. This is the Bengali group.
Bengali group, they do they do real parikram. Sometimes in international party, you may see some of them. They are going by rickshaws. They have cars. Different ways they organize if they are not able to walk. But Bengali parties, if you see the elderly Matajis, they are walking ahead of the youngsters. Surprising, and they roll on the ground. They understand more the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu, he took birth in Bengal, so they understand it more. So they can imbibe it much better than like other devotees who are not like in Bengali language. So His Holiness Gauranga Prem Swami Maharaj, he's conducting like simultaneously. He is giving class for two groups. Sometimes he has to run from one party to another party. So in this way, the Namahatta department, they are organizing for two parties, which is more than 3,500 devotees.
Can we speak to Prabhuji here?
Okay.
You can translate if he needs to.
Prabhu, apnar ki daitya? So I want to ask you.
Luggage department, there is a big group.
I was asking him that what is his service in Parikrama. So he said his service is to take care of the luggages, like whether they are on time and properly at the place or not, and until they are distributed, until they are given to the respective devotees, he would be waiting here because that is his service. So he takes care of the luggages.
And Prabhuji, how many years have you been doing this service?
From last 9 years he has been doing this service.
Excellent.
In charge. Pavan Partha Sarathi Das.
Prabhu's name is His Grace Pavan Partha Sarathi Das, and Prabhuji is showing his called senior devotee. We have another devotee.
Okay. Is our team leader?
Yeah, I think he's the team leader of Group B. So he takes care of all other things, not only luggage, and many other things he has to supervise. So you got any other question to ask him?
I think it looks like a very difficult operation. So could you ask a little about some of those? How do you manage to do it?
Okay, I was asking him that do you feel any difficulty in serving serving so many devotees in different ways? So he said no, it's the spiritual ecstasy. They feel pleasure in that.
And I guess also the Parikrama's been going for now 24 years. So I guess every year they get better and better. Is that right?
বলছে প্রভু জিজ্ঞাসা যে গত প্রায় 24 বছর থেকে পরিক্রমা চলছে তো আপনার কি মনে হয় যে প্রত্যেক বছর ভালো থেকে ভালো হচ্ছে?
ভালো নিশ্চিত ভালো থেকে উন্নতি হচ্ছে.
He is saying certainly it is getting better every year.
20 বছর ধরে পরিক্রমা করছে.
He has been doing that from last 20 years.
20 years? 20 years every Parikrama? He's not missed a single Parikrama?
আপনি কি কোনো পরিক্রমা কামাই দেন না?
না.
No, without fail.
You never get sick on Parikrama?
No.
Ask him. Yeah. Wow.
And second Parikrama? No. He did not drop even one Parikrama. That means continuously he has been doing Parikrama service, this one.
I'm very impressed. Mind you, it's very addictive to come on Parikrama. Actually, Kavichandra Swami, I think it was Kavichandra Swami, asked how many devotees, was it Maharaj? Asked how many devotees are here for the first time and how many have come before. And it was like 80% had come before. So I think once you come on Parikrama, then you try and come
you get
next.
more taste. So to imbibe more and more, they keep joining every year. I think they are getting more and they are becoming more greedy to get more. So the number is actually never decreased. It's increasing every year.
okay.
Personally, I have been experiencing this. So I have been connected with Parikrama department from last 7 years. So every year we see like devotees, they come in more numbers and they have more ecstatic kirtan, nicely organized. And when they come, they tolerate actually so much, maybe in their house or in their area, in their locals. Local areas, maybe they are little intolerant.
Well, can you ask Prabhu? I mean, if I came on the as an Englishman,
Okay.
an English-bodied man,
Yes.
an English-bodied soul, if I came on the Bengali group, what would I expect to see?
প্রভু বলতে চাইছেন আমার ধরুন বিদেশি শরীর মানে লন্ডনের শরীরে এই আত্মা যেটা বাহিত হচ্ছে, যদি আমরা বাংলা পার্টিতে জয়েন করি তাহলে আমরা কি আশা করতে পারি বাংলা পার্টি থেকে?
মানে ইন্টারন্যাশনাল যেটা কি আমাদের গ্রুপে আছি।
হ্যাঁ, না না না, বাংলা পার্টিতে যদি ওনারা জয়েন করতে চায় তাহলে কি পেতে পারে? মানে
নিশ্চিত মানে তারা নিশ্চিত ওই পার্টি থেকে নিশ্চিত আনন্দ পাবে, কেন নাকি আমাদের যেমন
মানে আপনারা বলতে পারেন আপনাদের আলাদাটা কি, মানে বাংলা পার্টির বিশেষত্ব কি?
বিশেষত্বটা আমাদের আছেন গৌরাঙ্গ স্বামী মহারাজ,
যেমন আমাদের গৌরাঙ্গ স্বামী মহারাজ, তিনি যেমন পরিক্রমা মানে এ টু জেড সব কিছু যে পুঙ্খানুপুঙ্খ তিনি বলতে পারবেন।
মহারাজ কত বছর থেকে পরিক্রমা করছেন?
মহারাজ কি 36 বছর।
Prabhuji was saying, our Subal Hari Prabhu, that we have His Holiness Gauranga Prem Swami Maharaj, who has been leading the Parikrama from last 36 years. So they are saying he knows A to Z of different spots in Nabadwip Dham, and he knows the pastimes in detail. Like he is a Bengali speaking Maharaj, and we have most of the books about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates in Bengali. So he knows much better. And when he shares his personal feelings, his realizations with the devotees, so they go like in spiritual ecstasy, and they realize, I think they get more, ecstasy associating Maharaj in Bengali group.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, thank you very much. Hare Krishna. That's actually very inspiring.
Yeah, of course, they are very inspiring.
I think it's almost worth learning Bengali, so I can get that benefit, right?
Well, by your saying, I remember that our Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, once he predicted that the devotees from all over world, they will learn Bengali language just to read Chaitanya Charitamrita and Chaitanya Bhagavat. So it's really useful to learn, because if you really know the meaning of the words specifically, not the translated one, because that is like the way they want to translate is done, but the Bengali, they have some hidden meaning. If you can read in your own language, Bengali language, if you can make it like your first language, then you will relish more and more.
Okay, because you will understand the subtleties.
Yeah. Some inner meanings like esoteric, some meanings. So that gives you more benefit.
Okay.
Oh, here we have another temple president from ISKCON Siliguri. We have a ISKCON branch at Siliguri. It's like in North Bengal. So it's also a big temple. I visited twice. So we have the temple president here joining in Parikrama. First day I had a little discussion with him that, Prabhu, why you come every year being a temple president? So he was saying, I just like it. So that's why he comes. Prabhu, actually before I saw him, he was, also doing very responsible service, actually, very good service in Parikrama. As now he is the temple president in Siliguri, so now he does not get the chance because he's very busy with his services, like according to his service, like he's very responsible for other devotees. So he comes here to relish to charge his spiritual battery, so that when he goes back, he can share with the other devotees in Siliguri temple. So you want to ask him something?
Can you ask whatever you like to ask?
Prabhu, do you have any personal realization regarding Parikrama?
Yes, of course. Because of this is different pastimes happened in this Nabadwip Dham area. Every year all devotees from all over the world. We cannot see even else anywhere. We see only in Nabadwip Dham, during Nabadwip Mandal Parikrama, we see all devotees from around the world. That's why we meet together, especially we enjoy very much when we meet together in Jogapit, birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Everyone, so much ecstasy, Kirtan, Nitya and everything. And actually we heard it is also beneficial. Because if you chant the holy name with the devotees, then thousands time and thousands into 100 times benefited. It will be.
So it's
Especially
multiplied by how many?
multiplies, because when you chant loudly, then you get 100 times benefit. And when that is in Dham, especially in Nabadwip, that another 1,000 times.
Oh, okay.
That's why 100 into 1,000 times.
Oh,
you get
1,000,
benefited.
100.
100.
Okay, 1100.
100,000 like this. So in this way, that's why every year we got wait for join this Parikrama and also different discourse on Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Even this Nabadwip Dham called as a Gupta Vrindavan, hidden Vrindavan. Sometimes when devotees comes, that hidden Vrindavan manifests. That's why we very much like, especially we meet all the devotees. Association is very important, this, especially in this age of Kali. We need, this is one kind of protection. If we, among the devotees, we chant, dance and everything, that is also protected. Otherwise, alone, it is not nice, also not good. So that's why I liked. Last 15 years I did Parikrama.
15, 20 years?
15 years.
15 years?
Yeah.
Wow. And never
Every
failed?
year, never failed.
So it's something that you look forward to
Yeah.
every year? Is it something you're counting the days?
Sometimes I engaged in management service also, but now another responsibility, that's why I know much more involved in management, Parikrama management.
Oh, so not only you're the temple president
Yeah.
in Siliguri, you also come here to do a service?
Yeah.
Oh, really? So you're busy all year. But do you think there's any extra benefit from doing a service?
Yeah, service means satisfaction. When we do serve to other devotees, then we very much feel satisfaction.
Okay. So you're getting the benefit just by coming on the Parikrama?
Yeah.
And you're getting the benefit of doing the service?
Service, yeah.
Okay. So that's why you're so blissful, I guess. Real pleasure to meet you, Prabhu.
By the way, I forgot to introduce Prabhuji with you. Prabhu's name is His Grace Anandavardhan. Anandavardhana Prabhu. So that's called like initiation name, Anandavardhan Das. So we address him to honor him as Anandavardhan Prabhu. So now our Parikrama Kirtan party is arriving. So we can, go.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Okay, let's meet the... I remember yesterday we had a very ecstatic Kirtan. With Mahavishnu Swami. Who is this today?
His Holiness Bhakti Vighna Vinayak Narsingha Maharaj is leading Kirtan. Though they are so actually in elderly age, still they feel so ecstasy. All the way he walked and he is dancing and chanting. Can you believe it?
Oh, they have more energy than the young guys.
We are both.
Shall we join them?
Yeah, please join
Okay,
us.
Krishna, Nittai Gaur Hari Mahaprasade Govinde Namo Brahmane Vaishnave Svopa Punya Vidam Rajam Vishwakshone Vajayate Jaya Vijaya Babu. Guest. Hare Krishna.
So I guess Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu ji.
Krishna bada dayamay Tari bare jiva jai Sabasadan nirmay Sayana pao
Hare Krishna, Radha Krishna Gungao.
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Brahmanande Hare 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 Krishna, Srila Prabhupada's disciples, sannyasis, are requested to go the camp where there prasadam arrangement.
near main gate, last corner camp. So Maharaj and Prabhupada disciples are requested to go there to fetch prasadam. Camp inside the camp, near the gate.
I'll come back in a minute. Thank you.
You are welcome, Mayapur TV. Haribo.
Gauradham Prabhu?
For everyone. What are you serving, bro?
Juice. Bell juice.
Is it bell juice?
Yeah, very nice, sweet.
Bell juice. Very sweet.
Next time come and drink.
We'll send some in a bottle. Okay.
Quick reminder, all of you already know where to dispose of the used plates. You've been here recently. There is a far area wall in line with the gate, entrance gate. You could dispose of your plates in that area or the area up to the entrance place.
Hare Krishna.
यहाँ पर केले के पेड़
I think I'm getting in the way here.
प्रवेश द्वार में सभी जो
Thank you.
Haribol.
those of you who want available facilities in Nabadwip Parikrama, get yourself prasadam coupons
ডাক পর্যন্ত আমাদের বন্ধ হবে চাল প্রসাদ চাই
Kindly note that this is imperative in order for you not to face any difficulty in our
You're taking out. Are you having it? She's lying in the jeep.
लाभ उठाना है तो कृपया मुख्य मंच के समीप आ जाएं, वहाँ पर आप कूपन इत्यादि प्राप्त कर सकते हैं अपने आप को रजिस्टर करके।
Hari Hari.
হরিবল হরি হরি
you are for the Kirtan. Okay.
All glories to Indra Prabhu.
Hey, Paul. Who do we have here?
Barbara from the Manchester Temple.
We can hardly hear you. Seems like you've lost your voice, Barbara. Let me turn the volume up so we can hear you. Okay, so where are you from, Barbara?
I'm from the Wirral. I go to the Manchester Temple.
The Manchester Temple. Now, Barbara is part of our Mayapur TV team. She came over to assist us with setting up the Kirtan Mela mostly. So I believe some of the devotees from Manchester are watching you right now. Do you have any message for them, if they can actually hear you?
Well, it's wonderful here. You'll have to try and come next year. And I miss you all very much.
Okay, in a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this?
10.
10. Not any more than 10?
Well, 1,000.
1,000. Okay. So you're having a great time.
Feel so connected with Lord Garanga now. So Garanga.
Barbara, what's the highlight of this Parikrama for you? One highlight that you can...
Walking in Lord Chaitanya's footsteps,
right,
and visiting the places he associated with all the saintly people.
And do you feel some sense of connection?
Oh, sure do.
It's very real. It's very
real,
very
yes.
tangible.
So connected to him now.
You feel connected.
Very connected.
Okay, Hare Krishna, Barbara. Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hari Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Kirtan, please. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. This is the team for the explosion Kirtan. We have to make this important announcement that due to certain inconveniences, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj has not been able to make it here to this venue. So we will proceed with the rest of the Parikrama program. We will move ahead and Maharaj will be addressing this group at Belpukur. At Belpukur, finally when we reach there, Maharaj will be addressing this group there. Kindly also note that tomorrow evening at Jagannath Temple, tomorrow there will be a quiz contest for all the participants of the Nabadwip Mandal Parikrama. Quiz contest, so kindly start preparing in all earnest, seriously, from now itself. Tomorrow evening, His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj and other senior Vaishnavas will be conducting a quiz contest based on your understanding and knowledge of the Nabadwip Mandal Parikrama and various sites of spiritual interest. So kindly prepare seriously, make notes if you want, and prepare nicely for tomorrow's quiz. There are a lot of gifts galore awaiting you and great mercy that awaits you for winning the contest. So try your best. And without much delay, let's proceed for the next part of the program. सभी भक्तों के लिए सूचना है कि किसी कारणवश परम पूज्य जयप्रकाश स्वामी महाराज यहाँ पधार नहीं पाए, तो आगे बेलपुकुर में वो भक्तों को संबोधित करेंगे। आप सब आगे की जारी रखें और ये ध्यान रखें कि कल शाम को जगन्नाथ मंदिर में टेंट
Ganges. So we are just, I think in 10 minutes time, we are going to be at the boating ghat. So from there, taking boat, we will go to Shankarpur.
Shankarpur, okay.
As I explained before, the place where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met Shankaracharya in Nabadwip Dham. So after that, we will go to Belpukur, where Sri Jayapataka Maharaj is going to address the devotees. And I think today that will be the end of today's program. And then tomorrow again we will start from Panchavaktra Shiva. That will be our first spot. And then we will end up after in the middle visiting a few places, we will end up at Jagannath Temple, one of the ISKCON temples. So now we are going to have a good boat ride, though the sun is very strong and devotees are a little tired. They already walked around 7 kilometers. No, they walked around 8 kilometers already. So
8 kilometers.
So the boat ride will give them a break from their tiring. Today the sun is really strong. I think like me, other devotees are also struggling. So please experience the Indian heat. It's very strong. Maybe some countries they have cooling, icy, but here we are burning in the sunshine.
Yes, my feet are burning in the heat.
You want me to help you?
Huh? No, it's okay. I'll just boost it. Oh, a bit of shade, that's nice.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Hari Bol, Gauranga, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Mayapur TV.
We'll take that one.
Hare Krishna, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
That devotee is more enthusiastic.
He's very enthusiastic, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's very serious.
Making the Ramdasis chant Hare Krishna.
So let me walk the other side. He's very, very serious about chanting.
Yeah, I think he doesn't get tired also.
No, he's been doing the whole way.
Different world.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hari Bol.
That's what I call faith in the holy name. Right?
Really, if they are very sincere. And
Very sincere.
when someone does not commit any offense to the Vaishnavas, really they can relish the real mood of Nabadwip Dham.
Hare Krishna,
And they do not feel shy at all
Yes,
about chanting publicly.
they get inspiration from
Hare Krishna, Hari
Chaitanya
Bol,
Mahaprabhu.
Hari Bol, Gauranga, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
She chants very nicely. With a very
Loud
strong
enough.
voice. Huh?
Yeah, loud voice.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Well, we're just coming up to the
Boating Ghat.
to the which?
Boating Ghat.
The boating ghat. Okay.
Okay.
And so we have to find a nice boat to go on. Maybe a boat with a canopy so we don't get cooked alive on the way. Because also you've got to be very careful because the sun's reflecting on the water.
Yes.
So you get extra burnt.
What to do? We have an umbrella
Oh, we have an umbrella, that's right.
to survive in the sunshine.
So we'll have to fit everyone under the one umbrella.
We are carrying that for rain because second day it was cloudy, so we thought it may rain any time. That's why we are carrying this, but now same umbrella can be used for sunshine.
Right.
You can see other side.
Other side is our temple. Oh, we're directly opposite the ISKCON temple. ISKCON Mayapur temple. Okay, here we are. I'm going to go a little bit ahead. Oh, wait. Can you watch the laptop, Prabhu? It'll fall out. Yeah, just watch the laptop.
Laptop.
Stairs too. Will we go through? I think we take any boat, it's fine.
I was thinking we take a big boat.
As you like, but let's get one with an easy pathway.
Which boat?
Like this one is easy.
Which boat is okay?
Prabhu, look.
Some help for this.
There's a nice pathway to that one. It's very easy. Oh, okay.
Just
Well,
one, Kaka.
we can go on that one. They won't mind.
Any other boat that side?
Okay, let's go.
First see which boat is good. Because those boats you cannot get.
Which boat?
This one is better.
This one is better.
Kaka.
This one's already looking busy.
This eh? So where all the
This is, I think they allocate boats for ladies and boats for men.
No, we can't go in any boat. Just hold on.
Yeah? Okay, as you like, whatever works.
You are staying with us. Now we are going to pass by Nidaya Ghat, the ghat or the Ganges bank that Mahaprabhu crossed the Ganges from. It's called Nidaya Ghat. Actually, Mother Sochi gave that name. The people from that area that did not stop Mahaprabhu from crossing Ganges for to take sannyas. So because of that, Mother Sochi thought Nidaya means the people, they are heartless, like merciless. So because of that, Mother Sochi gave that place name called Nidaya Ghat. We are just going to cross that area. Over on the other side, you can see few boats are there hanging. That is called Nidaya Ghat. And from there you can see, up there you can see the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the temple, birthplace, temple dome you can see. So this first time you can read, if our Swamis or senior devotees, they don't explain to you the first time, then you can read it from Chaitanya Bhagavat or Chaitanya Mangal. The first time is described in detail in those two books. Thank you very much.
Eu olhava rapidinho assim pra deidade.
So you're showing you maybe
O programa inteiro e eu nem olhei pra deidade. Aí o que eu fiz? Eu falei assim, depois que acabava o Gorara, que eu ia lá e olhava todas as deidades assim, do pé à cabeça. Assim, todas, primeiras golpes, depois Radhamada. Aí tipo, ficava cantando Radhamada assim, na cabeça, depois Nishadeva, Panchatata, Tavessa, Chaitanya, e olhava de um em um assim, na hora que tava falando o nome. Aí foi legal. No final, assim, já tinha uma proximidade maior. Sabe aquela coisa que a gente olha a roupa? Se você toma conta se você desce, se você levava banho lá, vestia, ele não deitava com todo mundo lá, nem olhava pra ele,
Now we want to show you Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birthplace.
Eu vi que gosto de jacaré. Aí em casa tem agora que faz isso, e tal, se pegar pra aí eu cheguei ali, aí eu assim, jacaré. Às vezes vai mal por isso, porque eu esse pouquinho pra frente, sabe? Aí eu comprei. Aí eu vou levar lá, aí já fazer roupinha lá, tal, essas coisas. Aí agora fazer uma montagem, agora seu pai? Tá bom, já 4 dele? Não, não vai. Só que dia 24 a gente sai daqui, domingo agora.
Hey.
So where are we now? Do tell us, sir.
Now we are at Shankarpur, the area we were talking about, like when Shankaracharya was preaching his Mayapur philosophy. So all the way traveling all over India, he came to this place to preach in Nabadwip his philosophy. So when he came at this spot, that time Mahaprabhu was not personally performing his pastimes. But he lives here. This is his permanent residence. As this is his eternal abode, so Mahaprabhu appeared in front of Shankaracharya. And then he stopped Shankaracharya at this place to enter in his dham with his Mayavadi philosophy. So usually our Parikrama, they stop at this place. Before, actually last, I think 9 years ago, we had a big banyan tree. Under that we used to sit, and that was the area where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met Shankaracharya in Nabadwip Dham. So that tree left this planet. So this is the area where Lord Gauranga appeared for Shankaracharya, and this area got name called Shankarpur, the area of Shankaracharya. So Mahaprabhu gave this name of this area in the honor of Shankaracharya. So it's called the first meeting place of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Shankaracharya in Nabadwip Dham. Thank you. Now, I think very soon we are going to have an interview with the Chinese devotees. From last 5 days, they have been doing Parikrama, and we found them very enthusiastic. Though English is not their common language, very few of them they can understand English, but still they are so enthusiastic. I heard one of them is 70 years old, one Mataji. Still she is working with them. So we'd like to speak to them about their Parikrama experiences. Thank you. Please stay with us. Where are the other devotees? Where are the other Chinese devotees?
Maybe they take a shower on the bank of Ganga.
Maharaj.
And the Maharaj is on the way to here.
Okay, we need to go ahead.
We can also speak to Maharaj a little bit later.
Later on.
But
So-
would you like to interview? Maybe
So
we
here-
maybe we can move down a little bit because this is a pathway.
Where?
Find a little area, just down a little bit. Okay, here's good. Everyone's here together. Okay.
I'm sorry to give you trouble. Here we have Her Grace Surabhi Mataji.
Surabhi Mataji.
The disciple of Srila Tamal Krishna.
Let's move down a bit further. So we're actually in the pathway.
She's a disciple. She's initiated by His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. She is a translator for the Chinese Yatra. So Mataji, can I ask you a few questions regarding Parikrama?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So how many devotees are there? They joined in the Parikrama?
那么在中国奉献者有多少中国奉献者参加了这一次 program?
60多。
Over 60.
Oh,
okay. Just a point here.
60 devotees.
So there are actually devotees in China watching this. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Are there devotees in China watching?
Yes.
Okay, so that's why we're having a translation for the devotees in China also.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right. So carry on.
So I think this is the first year, like so many Chinese devotees, they have joined in Parikrama.
我想可能是今年是有很多奉献者是第一次来参加这次 program.
Correct.
Yes, exactly.
So I heard that in China you have a very comfortable life. Usually you don't do this kind of austerities. So what made you to join in the Parikrama?
那么在中国呢，我想可能在中国的生活还是比较舒适的，可能不会做像这样的苦行。所以是什么原因你们来这里参加 program？ First to execute the guru's order, and they are very eager to get association of sadhus.
Okay. Any other personal, like feelings that they want really some spiritual benefit or some spiritual happiness?
大家有什么个人的原因？例如想在这里得到一些灵性的益处，或者是得到一些快乐这样子的。
我就是想得到一些灵性的知识。
I want to get spiritual knowledge. I also want to get to obtain some glories about Holy Dham.
Okay, how did you come to know about Nabadwip Dham?
How did you come to know about Nabadwip? 那你们是怎么来到 Nabadwip Dham 的？
我们是组团过来的。
with 什么？组团。because Achyutananda Prabhu organized some of the Chinese devotees come here, so he lead us come here to Nabadwip Dham.
Okay, Mataji wants to say there is a senior devotee called Achyutananda Prabhu. So I think he got some taste of Nabadwip Dham Parikrama. So he inspired them to come in large number so that they can also get the benefit. So how you are feeling with being with Nabadwip Dham Parikrama?
那么你们对 Nabadwip Parikrama 这个绕拜有什么样的感受？
特别净化，而且
很高兴，净化，
而且很高兴。
But we are very happy to join the Nabadwip Parikrama, and we get a lot of bliss from Parikrama.
感受到了那种圣地马哈帕布对我们的仁慈。
And we also feel that Mahaprabhu's mercy.
感受到了恒河女神的那种亲切。
And also we feel that Ganga Mata is very kind to the devotees.
奉献者的这种奉爱精神。
And we also feel the devotees here their devotion.
这种苦行让我们以后更加能学会这种奉爱，回去中国去传递。
So this also we experience some austerities, but by austerities we get a lot of mercy and bliss, and we hope that we can carry that bliss and bliss to our hometown and share with other devotees.
让这种精神能够回到中国，也以后中国更加强大，然后奉爱精神强大。
So we hope that we can carry that devotion to our hometown, and such devotion make us more strong in the spiritual life.
Yeah.
So we can hope that they will come again. Do you think you will join again in Nabadwip Dham Parikrama?
你们 想在来年再一次参加 Nabadwip 跟 Parikrama 吗？
来年计划组织100多个奉献者来直接参入 Parikrama。
We plan that next year we will organize more than 100 Chinese devotees come here join the Parikrama.
我们计划这次回去在网上有个讲课，每个参加 Parikrama 的奉献者都要分享。来个分享圣地的荣耀和 Parikrama 的体会。
China, we plan to have a meeting on the Skype through the Skype and get together and share this experience in Parikrama with other devotees in the mainland of China.
然后激励他们来这里，来够参与主彩坛尼亚的绕拜圣地的消之光。
We hopefully that we can inspire other devotees come here to share the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan movement.
Oh, that's very nice to hear.
Well, this devotee this morning spoke directly to the camera and gave a message to his fellow devotees in back at home. You spoke to them in your native language in Chinese. Would you like to speak to them again?
Yeah. 尊敬的奉献者们，我们昨天在微点那嘎主持了一个奉献者的一个节目。我们在奉献，我讲了几句话，我的奉献一起 Kirtan， 他怎么只给了我10分钟的时间，但我们用了20分钟时间，当地的奉献者都受到了激励。完了节目演出以后呢，有2个孟买的一个 Papa 跟我说，他们听到了我们的表演后受到很大的激励，他们希望他们有朝一日能够去中国传教。
Thank you very much.
OK， 我也答应他们，你们去中国，我们有最好的中国的 Prasadam 在招待，所以你们要做好准备哦。
Okay, did everyone understand that online?
No, I think Mataji can explain.
I guess you won't remember everything, but a little explanation.
是昨天晚上是吧？ Yesterday evening, Chinese devotees have a performance to the devotees, and many of their performance inspired other devotees. 2 of devotees come from Bengal, in Mumbai. They said that they're very inspired by the Chinese devotees' performance. So he said that in the future they will go to China to preach there. And Rajendra Prabhu said that you are welcome. We will give you the best Chinese prasadam to you. So, Haribol.
Thank you. Haribol.
Actually, who are they called Maharajas or some senior devotees they preach in your country?
是不是在中国也有一些非常年长的奉献者在中国传教，例如像Narasimha Maharaj， 还有其他的一些 Maharaj。
Giridhar Maharaj，
Romapada
Maharaj， Kavichanda Maharaj， what else？ And
Sankirtan Prabhu，
还有 Vrindavan
Can you speak? Say a few words.
Say it in Chinese.
Yeah, in Chinese.
Hare Krishna， 你们好，我们在这里好好玩，天天忙，念诵Kirtan Prasadam， 绕拜这个 Nabadwip 走路的，对，绕拜这个 Nabadwip Parikrama。
Thank you. Haribol.
So maybe let the Chinese devotees can sing for the benefit of other devotees so that they can also join in next year. So maybe we all can chant once the Hare Krishna Maha
大
Mantra.
家一起唱诵 Hare Krishna Maha Mantra， 希望大家来年再参加 Parikrama。 Hare Krishna， Hare Krishna， Krishna Krishna， Hare Hare， Hare Rama， Hare Rama， Rama Rama， Hare Hare。
One more Hare Krishna， Hare Krishna， Krishna Krishna， Hare Hare。 Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
This is our organizer.
Oh, he is Achyutananda Prabhu who brought the big Yatra, around 60 devotees. Now they got scattered. Otherwise, when we see them in a group, actually I also get inspiration from their, like from their external also showing, like from their face. I think they're really deriving something. So we would like to thank them so much for giving us inspiration, joining on Nabadwip Dham Parikrama.
Thank you.
Thank you, Surabhi Mataji, and all of the Chinese devotees.
他们在看着我。
She would like to speak to her
Hare
parents.
Krishna，爸爸妈妈你们好，我现在在圣地非常好，我们已经参加了5天的圣地绕拜，特别幸福很快乐。然后我在恒河沐浴了，感到恒河母亲特别温暖。谢谢你们的仁慈，我才能来到这里。希望你们在这里祈祷你们以后也来这里。Hare Krishna。
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
咱找个地方坐一下吧。
जय रुद्रदेव की शंकरापुर की
Tripod.
So now we are in Rudradwip. Sankirtan Prabhu will be speaking on Sakya, Yatra, process, friendship. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Reshatarine Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. So this is Rudradwip, and we have the process of Sakyam. So the friendship, cultivation of friendship with the Lord, 9 processes, Nava Bhakti, Navadam Bhakti. Yeah? Now, of course, when we speak about friendship, the first what comes in mind is friendship amongst devotees.
We'll go back a bit.
That's why by Rupa Goswami instructs us in the nectar of instruction how we cultivate the relationship with devotees, making friendship with equals, having compassion and care, giving care to those who are a little weaker, and then taking shelter of those who are more advanced. But the ultimate Sakyam principle or concept applies the sambandha, or relationship we have with Krishna, a transcendental relationship. But sometimes I take this word Krishna consciousness and look at it closely. Maybe we do this together now. There is a definition, or the word is actually a coined phrase, and as far as I could understand it, somehow, at some point it came up, Krishna consciousness. But it comes from an expression by Rupa Goswami, Bhakti Rasa Bhavita, Bhakti Rasa Bhavati Mati, Bhakti Rasa Bhavati Mati, to be conscious of the Bhav, Bhakti Rasa Bhav, Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavati Mati. I'm also a bit tired, so yes. So in that term, when you say Krishna consciousness, there are many aspects, there are many tattvas. So ultimately, an essential, the most essential tattva is the rasa tattva, relationship with the Lord. We have 5 basic rasas. There's also the sakya ras, the relationship of friendship with the Lord. But say, because it's a very deep, or a very, for some of us, something which is far beyond our present realization, generally we apply the principle of friendship to the relationship with devotees. And when we have good relationship with devotees, one thing, we become more peaceful and happy, and our mind becomes less less disturbed, and then we can focus on the processes, on all the other processes, especially on the hearing. Shravanam, then Kirtanam, the contemplation, I mentioned it last time, Prabhupada calls it Shravanam, Kirtanam, that leads to assimilation. To assimilate, that this whole exposure to a transcendental reality goes deep into us, and we become more and more aware that we are transcendental persons moving here in the transcendental realm of Nabadwip Dham. A Dham, a place which is beyond time and space. We already heard that the Dham is not of the material world, is not of the material time also. Equally, we as transcendental beings, we are in the transcendental realm. But our present condition is that we have a Pritak Bhav, or a Vinadrik. We have a separate vision, a separate consciousness. Pritak Drishta, Pritak Bhav, or Vinadrik. Something like a box that operates in the back. And now it's in the front. And that front box, call it false ego or material consciousness, covers the reality of the transcendental Dham. The Dham is there, as Prachendranandan Prabhu the other day mentioned, how it's not that the Dham is covered, maybe slightly, but basically our vision is covered. And this is because we have such a box, big box with many boxes. This box thinking, or sometimes they say compartmentalized thinking, different compartments. We think in one way and then in another way, and often these things, they are contradictory, but we don't know this. So we have this big contradiction that we, in one way we realize, or we hear that we are transcendental persons, but the reality we experience is something else. We should be very humble, tiny spirit souls, but generally we tend to be very quickly proud or whatever. Nice mustache, or in the karmic world, something we know, or something we very quickly. So we have an experience of something which is contradictory to the reality. That's a compartmentalized thinking. And that prevents us from realizing the reality. But when we have relationships, we have good relationships with devotees, we are satisfied, we properly engaged according to Varna and Ashram, we become more and more satisfied, assured, and then more and more peaceful, Shanti, and we can actually start to contemplate and assimilate this transcendental knowledge. And we can move into the experience of rasa, which is the goal of Krishna consciousness, ultimate prem rasa. Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavati Mati. This is we sometimes hear this Krishna Mati Rastu, a blessing. Be conscious of Krishna. But that is Prabhupada's word, Krishna consciousness, which is throughout the Bhagavad Gita and throughout Prabhupada's writing. And it has to do with rasa and ultimately higher rasas that are experienced in pure consciousness. Sakyam, then Dasyam, fraternal, Madhurya, and as followers of Rupa Goswami, Rupa Nugas, of course we aspire for the most pristine ras, the Shringa ras or Madhurya ras, and even there are deeper and deeper levels of, whereas there's one concept which I also, maybe you're familiar with, maybe not, is Tat Bhava Ichamai, that we are aspiring ultimately for the bhav of those who have the bhav, of Yashoda or Subal or the gopis. Not necessarily that we aspire to be there, Sambhoga Icha, that is not our mood, rather have the mood of those and be more or less at the outer circle, being happy just to be of some service. If you meditate on this stage of consciousness, that we are contributing to their pleasure, the divine couple's pleasure, they already have enjoyment to the fullest, that we participate and we like that they enjoy, then we are properly situated.
Om Purnam Madap Purnam Idam Purnam Dachate. The Lord is fully complete. And our completeness is when we become conscious of our connection, relationship of sambandh with the Lord. If we are not, then we have this pritak bhav, separate vision, and we are in the material world where everything is under time. And then we talk about 500 years ago, 5,000 years ago, or in the Treta Yuga, Satya Yuga, this Yuga, that Yuga. However, this Dham and all the other Dhams, Ayodhya Dham, Vrindavan Dham especially, they are non-different. It's all transcendental reality. And switches from one to the other within no time. As the pastime goes on in Vrindavan, the Nabadwip pastime is there. And there are many, even Bhagavad Gita is said is spoken again and again in different universes all the time, an eternal drama. So what's going on now? But because we are under the time influence, it's just bewildering. What we hear about that, how is it possible? You start to figure out how could it be that this stage like this, and that happened, and this happened. It's a transcendental lila, transcendental reality, which is much more important, much more significant and real than what we experience in this bodily consciousness. Hare Krishna. So much to Rudradwip and son. The process of friendship. Now, we hand over. We have to change this to Mohan Rupa Prabhu. We hand over the mic to Mohan Rupa Prabhu. He's my senior in many ways. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sankirtan Prabhu is a very powerful preacher. He's preaching in many places like Hong Kong and China, many other places all over the world. We thank you. Hare Krishna. So this is the Rudradwip, and before we came here on the eastern side of the Ganga, before we took the boat, there is a place called Nidoy Ghat. Nidoy Ghat is a place where Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur established a temple called Rudradwip Gaudiya Math. And there is a deity of Lord Chaitanya. And this is the deity before which Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur did his bhajan in Sridham Mayapur. So that deity is still there, and that area is called Nidoy Ghat. Nidoy Ghat is a place from where Lord Chaitanya, he actually swam across the river, Ganga river, and he went to Katwa for taking sannyas. So Nidoy means without mercy. The inhabitants, the local inhabitants, they were accusing the Lord that he has no mercy for Mother Sachi. And he has old mother and one wife, Vishnupriya, and he has left them behind, and he has no mercy in the heart. So that area, that ghat also is known as Nidoy Ghat. So from that ghat, Lord Chaitanya went to Katwa. He swam, and in the middle of the night, he left Jagannath Mishra and Shaji Mata, and Shaji Mata was totally stunned, and she was totally senseless. She could not speak at all, and Lord Chaitanya touched her feet and just went away for sannyas. So Rudradwip is actually in both parts, both areas, in the western side of Ganga and also the eastern side of Ganga. The portion of Rudradwip is in the western side of Ganga where we are sitting, and also the eastern side of Ganga. Rudradwip is divided in two parts. And Srila Prabhupada in Chaitanya Charitamrita, one of the purports, Prabhupada says that ISKCON is in Rudradwip. Our ISKCON center is in Rudradwip. So a portion of Rudradwip is also in that area next to Antardvip. So Rudradwip means, it says that Rudradwip means a place, a dweep of Lord Shiva. All the Rudras, all the forms of Rudras, they are actually, they have a place to stay here, and they all reside here. The 11 Rudras, they stay in Rudradwip. And Neel Lohita is the chief of all the Rudras, and he is worshipping Lord Gauranga, and Lord Shiva worshipped Gauranga here, and he had a darshan of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord Shiva had darshan of Gauranga Mahaprabhu in Rudradwip. And before there is this place called Vaikuntapura also. Vaikuntapura is a place, is not different from Srirangam. And also Sripad Ramanujacharya came here. All the acharyas have visited Navdeep Dham. Sripad Ramacharya, Sripad Madhvacharya, Sripad Nimbargacharya. All the acharyas have come to Navdeep and they all had darshan of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But they're told by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu not to disclose his identity. So they had to preach different philosophy like Dvaitvad and Visishta Dvaitvad and all those Vad and Shuddha Dvaitvad by Vishnu Swami, and also Vishnu Swami also came here, and Lord Shiva through him established the Vishnu Swami Sampradaya, the famous Vishnu Swami Sampradaya, which is at present known as the Vallabh Sampradaya, and it's popular in the areas of Gujarat and Maharashtra. The Pushtimar. You can see the temple, there is a temple, Srinathji, the famous deity of Srinathji worshipped by Sripad Mahendra Puri. Now this deity is being taken care by the Vallabh Sampradaya people. So they are actually the followers of the Vishnu Swami Sampradaya. Vishnu Swami was in the previous life, in the previous incarnation, previous birth. Vishnu Swami was Janak Maharaj. And then he appeared as Vishnu Swami. And then by mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu blessed him. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu blessed him. Also Vishnu Swami appeared in Gaur Leela as Sripad Vallabhacharya. Because he was blessed by the Lord that you will attain perfection in Gokul Mahavan. So that's why we also see a lot of followers of Vallabh Sampradaya in Gokul Mahavan in Braj also. So Vishnu Swami also appeared as Vallabhacharya, Sripad Vallabhacharya, who had a lot of pastimes with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, especially in Jagannath Puri. So this Rudradwip is a very huge place, huge island, and now we have to walk a lot. I think 4-5 kilometers we have to walk now under the hot sun. So you'll have to keep on chanting him, take the maximum advantage of association. So Rudradwip, the Lord Shiva, you can see Lord Shiva everywhere. Lord Shiva is Kshetrapal. He is here guarding the Dvip, this Rudradwip, guarding the Rudradwip, and then he was also at the beginning in the Yog Peeth also as Gopeshwar Mahadev, and then we went to Godrum Dvip. At the border of the Godrum Dvip, there was Pancharan Tala, there also Lord Shiva is residing. Lord Shiva is everywhere. So in Padmapura, actually Lord Shiva is blessed to reside in the Dham of the Lord. Wherever Lord Krishna's abode is there, Lord Krishna has blessed Lord Shiva that you will reside next to me. Next to my temple, next to my place of pastime. So you will find in all the Radha Krishna temple and Vishnu temples, you will find Lord Shiva, Shivalinga also. So this is a blessing of the Lord, and also in the Leela Stalis also like Rudradwip and Godrum Dvip and Antardvip, and all these dvips you can find, and even also the Simant Dvip also, and also the Madhya Dvip also. In all the dvipas you will find Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva is everywhere, and Braj also is spread everywhere. Like Kundeshwar Mahadev or Gopeshwar Mahadev and Kameshwar Mahadev, so many Mahadevs are there in Braj also. So Lord Shiva is actually relishing the Gauranga Mahaprabhu's pastime, and therefore Lord Shiva was blessed and he was embraced by Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya personally embraced Lord Shiva here in Rudradwip. And also the Sadashiv, who is in Vaikuntha, Sadashiv was ordinarily the Vishnu Tattva, and all the 11 Rudras is the expansion of Sadashiv. And Sadashiv and Mahavishnu, the combined form of Mahavishnu and Sadashiv, they appear as Advaita Acharya, also one of the Panchatattvas. So Sadashiv basically is in Vaikuntha and the other side of the Virja river, and in this side of the Virja river, the material world, the material cosmic manifestation, the Lord, the Sadashiv expands as 11 Rudras. So the 11 Rudras are manifested in all over the creation. But all the 11 Rudras, they are residing in this place, Rudradwip. So there is a special blessing of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is very, very merciful, and he is the topmost Vaishnava. And if you take blessings of Lord Shiva, all your spiritual desires will be fulfilled. 100% will get the blessings of the Lord and the Lord Shiva, and you will get the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So I mentioned that all the acharyas, they have come here, Ramanujacharya, Nimbargacharya, Vishnu Swami, Madhvacharya, all the 4 acharyas, they came here. Actually, Sripad Ramanujacharya had gone to Jagannath Puri, and he was actually told by Lord Jagannath, please go to Navdeep Dham. And he came here also. So they knew the personality, Lord Chaitanya. They had the darshan of Lord Chaitanya, but they were told by Lord Chaitanya that you are not going to speak the conclusion. You may speak the Vaishnava philosophy, cutting the Shankaracharya's Mayavad or the impersonal philosophy, but you are not going to present the conclusions. Conclusions will be presented by me. So all the four acharyas, although they knew Lord Chaitanya, but they are not supposed to present the conclusion, because the conclusion, the Achinta Bheda Tattva Siddhant, was going to be presented by Lord Chaitanya in his Leela. So sometimes it's said that what about the other sampradayas where there is no Lord Chaitanya? So we are highly blessed because we are in the line Sri Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, and in that way we are getting the blessings of Lord Chaitanya, and very quickly the devotees progress in this line. So all of the other sampradayas, they are bona fide, but the progress which we can make in this line is very fast. So in other line also you can go back, but that will take so much time. So in Kali Yuga, until you come to the shelter, take the shelter of Lord Chaitanya, the progress becomes very, very slow. So we are very, very fortunate to get connected with the Sri Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, and the mercy of Lord Chaitanya is in abundance in this line. So Lord Shiva came here, and this Rudradwip is very famous, and there are a lot of bale trees here, the bale bricks, the bale juice which you drink every day in the breakfast time is Lord Shiva likes this very much. So you can offer bale leaves and bale fruits, bale phal to Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva becomes immensely pleased, and he can ask for his mercy, ask for Gauranga Prem, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Prem. Gauranga! 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 So we all chant Gauranga Mahaprabhu's name and take Lord Shiva's blessing, and because we have to walk a long way, it's 5 kilometers, not easy path also. So we'll have to reach there on time. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Here, and he's got his internet here going into the camera, and then he can send the stuff.
I'm actually filming this. Can you repeat? Just give us a synopsis again.
Yes. Okay, from the start?
From the start.
Okay, hello
from
Maharaj. It's very nice to see you. Do you want to come over and look at what we're doing? No.
Yes, very interesting.
Good. Okay, show us. What's the bonding device?
I can't. Are you live?
I'm live. No, I'm recording for Facebook.
Are you coming for Facebook? Okay, okay. Let's show Maharaj.
So start again.
Okay, oh Maharaj, it's nice of you to drop by. We've got do you want to see our bonding device? Yes, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so this is a bonding device. It bonds, instead of having just one card, like Airtel or Reliance, you can bond 3 different cards together. And it sends it to a factory over in Europe, where there's a lot of people, and they stitch them all together and make one big internet out of them. So you get one strong internet instead of 3 if you want. That's how you can stream live around Nabadwip. And then we also got this very fancy aerial. So that boosts everybody's internet signal by about 80%. So you get about an 80% stronger signal than you'd normally get. It just magnifies it. And then with that means that we can get internet from around Nabadwip, Mandal, Parikrama.
You people are born for this kind of things. Only you can do like this. You cannot do like this.
Unfortunately, we didn't take a higher berth.
Thank you so much.
Electronic preaching.
Maharaj wants to escape. It's electronic preaching. Right?
Electronic preaching, right?
Okay.
Anyway, we're ready to go. Okay, here we go.
Who was the person who said electronic preaching?
I was Shama Sundar Prabhu. When I met Shama
Kaji's house. So the sound, the Kirtan sound was so loud because all of them were chanting very loudly from Chandkaji's place to, from Srivas Thakur's house to Chandkaji's place. It is around 2.5 kilometers distance. So from there, when they started Kirtan, immediately Chandkaji heard the sound and he hid in a corner of his palace. So when Mahaprabhu went there, he sent his associates to ask Chandkaji to come and answer for the trouble he made. So Chandkaji that time he told Mahaprabhu's associates that Mahaprabhu can come inside because he was afraid to show up in front of his associates. So then they came back, and as his associates told, so Mahaprabhu went inside to meet Chandkaji. So when Mahaprabhu entered in Chandra Kazi's palace. That time Chandra Kazi was saying that previous night he had a dream. In the dream, Mahaprabhu appeared in the form of Narasimhadev. So appearing, he was so angry, Mahaprabhu in the form of Narasimhadev, that he was going to tear the chest of Chandra Kazi. And that time Chandra Kazi was very seriously begging for his life, that time he should forgive and he would never create any more problem in Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan movement. So this is how Mahaprabhu, in the form of Narasimhadev, he taught a lesson to Chandra Kazi. So next day when Mahaprabhu went physically with his associates, that time Chandra Kazi had no limit of his fear. So that time Mahaprabhu was asking that why did you stop my Sankirtan movement? Then Chandra Kazi had no other way to answer or to cool down Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's spiritual anger. And that time Chandra Kazi all of a sudden he brought a clue that according to the village relation, Mahaprabhu's father Jagannath Mishra is his, Mahaprabhu's mother Sachi is his sister, because according to their relation, it's called village relation. So Chandra Kazi is to address Nilambar Chakravarti as his uncle. So uncle's daughter, Mother Sachi, she should be considered as his sister. So sister's son, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so according to their relation, he should be his maternal nephew. So, in this way, Chandra Kazi said the relation, the blood relation is not so stronger like village relation because they live together. So showing this kind of excuses, Chandra Kazi told Mahaprabhu that amongst the relative people, if we argue and if we fight, the people will laugh at them. In this way, Chandra Kazi cooled down Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but then Mahaprabhu said, well, I accept, but then why you kill cows? In this way, the pastime goes longer. The important thing is, that time, Chandra Kazi was the governor in Nadia district. So after Mahaprabhu came in his house after the talk, he became, it is said, in those millions of devotees, Chandra Kazi with his beard, he was dancing in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan movement shamelessly. And that day he completely changed into Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's line. And he gave a strong, great order to his descendants, like to his subjects, that in future also nobody should go against Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan movement. So even now, the local Muslims, they are very friendly. They don't create any trouble for Sankirtan devotees. So this is how Mahaprabhu, he changed Chandra Kazi's heart, giving him darshan and talking to him. But in Dwapara Yuga, to control him, Krishna had to actually kill him. And in this way, Krishna delivered Kamsa in Dwapara Yuga. But in Kali Yuga, the same Krishna became so kind without killing him. He killed his heart's demoniac feelings. And he made him a devotee. So from that day, Chandra Kazi became very intimate associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That place where after Chandra Kazi left his body, they buried him. Muslims actually, they are not burnt. So when they buried him at that place, they planted 2 trees to witness that place, that to show the strong relation with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Chandra Kazi. They planted 2 trees called, one is Neem tree, another is Champaka flower tree. So Neem tree stands for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Nimai, and the other tree, Champaka flower tree, stands for Chandra Kazi. So we can see those trees now. That is just very close to Chandra Kazi's samadhi. So these 2 trees, they are like entwined, like embracing each other. That means like the maternal uncle and maternal nephew are in embrace, that to show that they have very intimate relation. Actually, that was Chandra Kazi's external call mentality to stop the Mahaprabhu Sankirtan movement. Internally, he wanted. So by this first time, Mahaprabhu brought him officially in Sankirtan movement. So that is the place we are going to visit first.
And I believe on the way there's going to be many tirthas that we're passing. I guess when
Yes,
we'll have enough time to have a quick look.
Yes, like it reminded me. So just very soon, in like few seconds, we are going to pass the temple called actually there are small temples built by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's disciples. So as soon as he disappeared, his disciples, he can move.
Okay, the temple's on the side here.
Different temples, like they are bhajan kutirs. So in those temples, they used to, live with their few disciples, and they would do their spiritual austerities called sadhana.
Are we coming up to one of them now?
We already passed one. It's
Okay.
called Ban Maharaj. He was very good lecturer.
And
he
the
went
next
to
one?
UK during his time.
Okay, we're passing
one.
another math here, is it?
Yeah, this is another one.
Okay, let me take a shot first. Wait a second, wait. I can't hear you from there. Okay, so we've just passed
Another temple. It's called Radha Madan Mohan and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's temple. This is another temple of his disciple, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's disciple. So this whole area once actually got covered when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu disappeared. Then Mother Vishnupriya, she moved with the deity called Dhameshwar Mahaprabhu deity. She moved to her father's house, which is situated on the other side of the Ganges, called Kulia Gram. Now that is the city in Nabadwip, because this place, the center of Nabadwip Dham, which used to be the capital of Nadia district. So it was covered by Ganges water. So that time, mostly all the people, they moved to that side. So that now that place became a city, and this one now is growing up, manifesting into the original form. So now, just very soon, maybe in 3 minutes, we are going to show you the dome of Mahaprabhu's birthplace temple.
I think even closer. We'll be there in a few seconds, I think.
No, it will take 2-3 minutes
So
because our rickshaw is very slow.
This is the yoga pit there?
Yes. So from far you can show them. That
Okay, well, let's take a quick shot of the dome of the yoga pit. Okay, so just ahead of us, we can see the spire of the yoga pit, the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya. We'll just be passing by, and then after we pass by...
Luckily, you can show them this school. This is school.
Tell me about that school.
Yeah, as I told you that when Mahaprabhu disappeared, whole Antardvipa was covered by Ganges water. So that time when Bhaktivinoda Thakur came, he re-established the lost birthplace, and then simultaneously he established this school also. It's called Bhakti Vinod Thakur School.
Okay, we'll be going there tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow we'll have Mahamilan, called all the parties, they will meet there.
But right now, look where we are.
Yeah, now we are in front of the Mahaprabhu's birthplace temple.
Okay, I'll take a shot and then we'll get... So unfortunately, look at that, the sunshine, beautiful. So unfortunately today we won't have time to stop at the yoga pit, but we will definitely be going there tomorrow, and we'll have darshan.
Tomorrow around 9 o'clock.
Yeah, so we'll just give you a quick tour along. This is the Bhaktisiddhanta Marg, is that right?
No, in the beginning this temple was built by...
No, this street.
Yeah, the street we are going by is called Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Marg. That's an interesting story that Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur from the called 34 highway, the GT 34, from there all the way to the Ganges, he made this road in 24 hours just to receive the governor of West Bengal. So because of that, because of his high endeavor, the governor gave the name as Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Marg. So maybe in another 3-4 minutes, we will have the temple called Srivas Angan, the house or the residence of Srivas Thakur, where for the first time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he inaugurated the Sankirtan movement, and Chandra Kazi came to stop his Kirtan. So later on officially Chandra Kazi recognized Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan movement.
Okay, it looks like we're coming up to Srivasangam right now.
Yeah, maybe...
So I'll turn the camera and we'll just pass by Srivasangam. And the next place we're passing by is?
Yeah, just in the other courtyard we have Advaita Acharya and Gadadhar Pandit's residence. So they are like out of Panchatattva, Advaita Acharya and Gadadhar Pandit. Tomorrow we will explain you more about these two places. Now you can see the domes of Okay, so Advaita Acharya actually, maybe you have heard before that his house is in Santipur in Nadia district. It's far, around 40 kilometers far from here. There's a long pastime actually that he was born in Bangladesh, and then he came back to Santipur, his first house, and then when he came to know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going to appear in Nabadwip Dham at Mayapur, so knowing that, all the way he came and he built this house. So previously Ganges, this area you can see, it used to be the bed of Ganges. So he built his house on the banks of the Ganges, and staying here, he would every day go to the Ganges, giving an abhishek to his deity. Then he would offer some tulasi leaves, some flowers to his shaligram. Then he would pray to Krishna that, my dear Lord, please appear soon. Otherwise people in this material planet, they are engaged in so-called sinful activities that they were running to the hellish planet. So you should appear soon and save them from that hellish suffering. In this way, Advaita Acharya used to pray, and Mahaprabhu appeared in his called prayer, and accordingly, he was given that darshan that Mahaprabhu was going to appear soon. So this prayer took place at that place in front of his house. Tomorrow our big parikrama will come. By the way, you can see there is another parikrama going. It's from Gauriya Math.
Okay, let me just turn around and get that shot in the distance. And we're in a very particularly beautiful, yes, it's very beautiful, this part. And there's, right in the distance is the house of Murari Gupta, I believe. You can see the Gauriya Math Park from there.
Every morning they go out with their disciples and some followers. At around midday or in the afternoon time they come back. so they are not still able to stay night to camp out. So this is how they do, like very in old tradition, having gongs, kartal, mridanga. They go in the front and sometimes they carry Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's deity. In this way, simple way, they perform parikrama.
Actually, it's very wonderful to see the different parikrams going around. We've met so many different Gaudiya maths.
Yes, it's very interesting. Till before Gaur Purnima, you will come across of different parikramas, because in Nabadwip Dham we have many temples. So now, very soon we are going to have another temple. It's called Chaitanya Math.
It's surrounded by trees, so we won't be able to see the actual buildings. From the other gate. And again, we'll be stopping there tomorrow.
Yes.
They'll be doing discourses there, is that right?
Yeah, they will have, I think, classes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Is that your phone?
Yes.
Do you want to get the phone? Carry on.
I need to answer the phone.
Sure. Maybe we've lost our signal. Alright, we can see. I'll just keep the camera on this. I remember last year it's surrounded by trees, so it was very difficult for us to get a signal, but we had to go on the roof. So on tomorrow we'll have to go on the roof to get a signal. Yes, let's see. So this is, it seems to be a very, we're in the Dweep, we're in Antardweep now, is that correct?
We are in Antardweep.
And many temples in this area. What's the reason for that?
Well, Antardweep is considered the center of Nabadwip Dham. So mostly to get mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and like his residents to visit the main temple, all they built their temples around called Antardweep. So maybe after say around 5 minutes we are going to cross the border of Antardweep, and the place we are going to meet the Parikrama is called Chandra Kazi's samadhi.
And which island will that be?
That is in Simantadweep, but it's just almost on the border of Simantadweep. As soon as we finish Antardweep, and then that is the place of Chandra Kazi, but it is situated in Simantadweep.
I understand also we'll be ending our parikram today at the Jagannath Mandir in Rajpur.
Yes.
Is that also in Simantadweep?
Yes, Prabhu, that is also in Simantadweep. But next to that, we will have another place called Khola Becha Sridhar's place. That place actually, that area is situated in Antardweep. Nityananda Prabhu actually specified.
Oh, it's just over the border.
Yeah, that is like you can say on the border of Antardweep, and right a few meters ahead is Jagannath Temple.
Okay.
It's very
and
interesting.
Can we reach there by road?
I think we don't have access by our rickshaw. We'll have to think if we can go there somehow.
I think we can carry everything there.
Let's see. If,
And is that, so that's the final place today is Kolavecha
yes,
Sridhar's?
Prabhu, you are right. And we'll have long, I think, discourses in Jagannath Temple. We have so many pastimes of Lord Jagannath.
Right.
And we have 3 spots to visit in that compound called Simantani Temple, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Mother Parvati's temple. Then we have Lord Shiva called Kshetrapal Shiva of Simantadweep. And petal-wise, like if Nabadwip Dham is a lotus flower, so that comes the first petal, and Antardweep is the world of the lotus flower.
Okay.
So it's very interesting. And specifically, Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur, an intimate associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gave importance in Simantadweep that anyone who lives in Simantadweep and worships Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they get blessings of Radha Krishna very easily.
Well, that's a good thing, because it turns out we'll be spending a long time today. We're going to try and do a particularly long broadcast today in Simantadweep to make up for our late start today. Hopefully there'll be many programs at the Jagannath temple.
We hope so, and they have some. Hopefully they will have dramas also.
And I believe there's going to be a quiz.
That is in the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
Yes.
So normally every day we've been finishing our broadcast around about 3 p.m., 4 p.m. local time.
Yeah.
But today we hope
longer time
to go right into the evening.
Okay.
Because we're near the end of the Parikrama. Actually, today is the last major day. Am I right?
Yes. And tomorrow we'll have, I think, morning 4 hours, and after they call Mahamilan, like when all the parties will meet together at the birthplace, and that will be the most interesting call point of the Parikrama. It says because for 7 days maybe they are friends, but they joined in different parties. So whatever they collected, like called spiritual Mahaprabhu's pastimes, the pastimes of the Holy Dham. Excuse me, sir.
Sure, take your call. Nabadwip? Okay, you can take the call. You can park here against this wall with the wheel facing forwards.
পাশে নিম গাছ আছে, নিম গাছ দিয়ে নিমাই বা মহাপ্রভুকে বোঝানো হয়, গোলক চাপা বৃক্ষ দিয়ে ভক্ত চাঁদ কাজীকে বোঝানো হয়। মহাপ্রভুর আমলে গৌড়ের বাদশাহ ছিলেন নবাব হুসেন শাহ, আর নদিয়ার শাসনকর্তা ছিলেন হুসেন শাহের গুরু চাঁদ কাজী, ওনার সমাধি।
So Prabhuji is saying next to the Champaka flower tree, that Champaka flower tree specially planted by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for Chand Kazi. So the next one is called Nimai tree. So that is these two trees showing intimacy of their relationship. So he is saying that in that time, Mahaprabhu's time, the emperor of Bengal was Hussein Shah, and under him his guru plus the governor of Nadia district used to be Chand Kazi.
একদিন শিবাসঙ্গনে মৃদঙ্গনী মহাপ্রভু ভক্তরা হরিনাম করছিলেন, সে সময় চাঁদ কাজী লোকজনকে মৃদঙ্গ ভেঙে দিয়েছিলেন।
Once Mahaprabhu's associates, they were performing Sankirtan at Srivas Thakur's house, and that time Chand Kazi went and he broke the mridanga of Mahaprabhu's associates.
চাঁদ কাজী হরিদাস ঠাকুরকে 22 বাজে ধরে এনে বেত্রাঘাত করে গঙ্গায়ও ফিরিয়ে দিয়েছিলেন। সেই সমস্ত দৃশ্য দেখে মহাপ্রভু লক্ষ লক্ষ লোক নিয়ে একদিন সন্ধ্যার সময় মশাল জ্বালিয়ে মিছিল করে চাঁদ কাজীর এই বাড়িতে আসেন।
Prabhuji is saying that আপনি বলছিলেন চাঁদ কাজী ওই করে হরিদাস ঠাকুরকে 22 বাজে বেত্রাঘাত
করেছিলেন। অনেকে বলেন ভোরাই কাজী। আমাদের চৈতন্যমাত্রে চরিত্রামৃতে কিন্তু এই ভোরাই কাজীর নাম লেখা নেই, সেই জন্যে আমরা এটা চাঁদ কাজীর নামই বলি থাকি।
So the Prabhuji is reminding another pastime that once Srila Haridas Thakur actually he was he had to went through some called it's called one kind of punishment for Haridas Thakur, that once Kaji, it says Kaji, Chaitanya Charitamrita or other books does not mention the name clearly, so they are thinking it is Chand Kazi who ordered his people to beat Haridas Thakur in 22 marketplaces.
এইসব দৃশ্য দেখে শ্রী চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভু একদিন মশাল জ্বালিয়ে মিছিল করে লক্ষ লক্ষ মানুষকে সঙ্গে নিয়ে এই চাঁদ কাজীর বাড়িতে এসেছিলেন। এরপরে মহাপ্রভুর সঙ্গে চাঁদ কাজী বিভিন্ন বিষয় নিয়ে প্রচণ্ড বাকবিতণ্ড হয় এবং চাঁদ কাজীর ভক্তদের সঙ্গে, চাঁদ কাজীর সিপাহীদের সঙ্গে মহাপ্রভুর ভক্তদের প্রচণ্ড ঝগড়াঝাটি হয় এই বাড়ির পরে।
So Prabhuji is saying that seeing all those things, one day Mahaprabhu came with millions of devotees, and that time Chand Kazi called Mahaprabhu, so they had arguments, back and forth arguments, and after that they came to a conclusion.
এই চাঁদ কাজী মহাপ্রভুর আশীর্বাদ পেয়েছিলেন সর্বশেষে, এবং মহাপ্রভুর আশীর্বাদ পেয়ে চাঁদ কাজী মহাপ্রভুর আশীর্বাদে
আমৃত্যু পর্যন্ত কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ নাম বলেছিলেন।
Mahaprabhu gave him a special blessing that because of that blessing, Chandra Kazi till his last breath in this planet, he was chanting Krishna Krishna.
চাঁদ কাজী ছিলেন দাপর যুগে কৃষ্ণরায় কংস মামা।
In Dwapar Yuga, Chandra Kazi was Kamsa, his maternal uncle.
এবং শ্রী চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভু ছিলেন দাপর যুগে কৃষ্ণরায় ভগবান শ্রীকৃষ্ণ।
And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was Krishna in Dwapar Yuga.
সেই জন্যই শ্রী চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভু এই গোলক চম্পা ফুল গাছ 502 বছর আগে রোপণ করেছেন এই ভক্ত চাঁদ কাজী সমাধির উপরে।
That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu planted this champaka flower tree to honor his maternal uncle's samadhi.
এবং মহাপ্রভুর আশীর্বাদে এই গাছে, এই গোলক চম্পা ফুল গাছে 12 মাস ফুল হয়। আর যারা বিভিন্ন রঞ্জন মানত করেন বা প্রণাম করে মন কামনা জানান, বিভিন্ন সমস্যার সমাধান হয়।
Okay, it's an important thing that Mahaprabhu blessed the tree that throughout the year this champaka flower tree grows flower. Usually we have seen that other champaka flower trees, they don't grow flower all over the year. They have seasons to grow flower, but this specific tree grows flower all over the year.
এবং এখানে যারা বিভিন্ন সমস্যার জন্য মানত করেন, বিভিন্ন সমস্যার জন্য মনের কামনা সফল হয়।
Okay, the devotees, whenever they make some wishes seriously, then they get their wishes fulfilled.
এখানে হিন্দু, মুসলিম, বৌদ্ধ, খ্রিস্টান সর্বজাতির মানুষ আসেন সারা পৃথিবী থেকে। টিভিতে আচ্ছা আর ওটা বলছি না। আর এই গাছের উপরে ভক্ত চাঁদকে আশীর্বাদ দিয়েছিলেন, তাই গাছের উপরে 5টা মূর্তি ধারণ করেছেন। প্রথমে
Prabhuji is saying people from different countries all over the world, they come and visit this place. And Mahaprabhu had another blessings. Because of that, Prabhuji is saying there are few deities on the tree, like in the resembles like deities. So maybe Prabhuji is describing something more.
গাছের উপরে 5টা মূর্তি আপনারা আপাতত দেখতে পাচ্ছেন।
You can see 5 deities on the tree.
প্রথম দৃশ্যে দেখবেন ভগবান শ্রীকৃষ্ণ গোপালের মূর্তি।
First you can see Krishna in the form of Gopal.
দ্বিতীয় দৃশ্যে আপনারা আছেন দেখতে পাবেন ভগবান নরসিংহদেবকে।
Second is Lord Narasimha's deity.
And third, তৃতীয় দৃশ্যে আপনারা দেখবেন পঞ্চতত্ত্ব।
And the third one comes Panchatattva.
দুটো জোড়া ডাল থেকে এক জায়গায় মিশে গিয়ে 5টা ডাল হয়ে পঞ্চতত্ত্ব গঠন হয়েছে।
Saying the two branches, they joining together, they created like 5 truths called Panchatattva.
এবং চতুর্থ দৃশ্যে নিম গাছ দিয়ে নিমাই বা মহাপ্রভুকে বোঝানো হয়, আর গোলক চাঁপাই বিক্ষুব্ধ ভক্ত চাঁদ কাজী বোঝানো হয়। এখানে গুরু নিম গাছের একটা ডাল গোলক চাঁপাইকের মাথার উপরে নৃসিংহদেবের সিংহের সঙ্গে জুড়ে গিয়ে ডালটা উপরের দিকে চলে গেছে। মনে হচ্ছে গুরু নিমাই ভক্ত চাঁদ কাজী মাথায় হাত দিয়ে আশীর্বাদ করছেন।
Okay, that's Chaturtha. The fourth one is that as Nim tree resembles Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, identifies Mahaprabhu, so there is in a certain point the Nim tree actually goes over the called Champaka flower tree. It seems that Mahaprabhu in the form of tree he is giving blessing to his maternal uncle, because Nima used to be like spiritual instructor for Chandra Kazi, so he is giving blessing as a guru.
And সর্বশেষ এবং পঞ্চম দৃশ্যে গাছের উপরে গণেশ ঠাকুরের মূর্তি তৈরি হচ্ছে।
And the fifth deity is the deity of Ganesh is growing, not completely grown. To the heaven. Okay, now Prabhuji is going to show us, point out the places, and maybe I think in few minutes we may have our international Parikrama arriving at this place.
প্রথমে দেখবেন ভগবান শ্রীকৃষ্ণ গোপাল।
Yes, Gopal. Prabhuji is saying that is Gopal, Krishna in the form of Gopal residing on this tree.
Okay.
Come here. Another second feature, Narasimhadev. Come on this side.
Going to show the second feature of Lord Narasimhadev.
I didn't hit the branch, I just hurt my back. Lord Nrsingadev? Where is he?
Yes, Lord Nrsingadev.
You show me exactly?
Yes. The lion's head of Nrsingadev, man's body, and lion's head of Nrsingadev.
That part.
Nrsingadev.
No, okay, that portion which they garlanded.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it looks like Lord Nrsingadev. Yeah. It does. I didn't see Gopal in the other one, but that does look like a lion-like form there. Oh, that's quite remarkable. Oh my God. I'm getting goosebumps. I was... Wow. That actually does very much like Lord Nrsingadev. A face of a lion, doesn't it?
Yes.
If you look at my screen...
I also did not notice before.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll zoom out.
Yes.
If you look at my screen, when you focus on the screen, you can actually see better than if you look at it from a distance. But if you look, you can see lion-like features quite closely. Look, you can see the teeth, the eyes, and the whiskers.
Exactly, yeah.
Isn't it? But it's like, it's not so indistinct. I think devotees online, maybe you're not seeing so clearly because of the picture quality is not always great. But very much looks like the face of a lion.
Exactly. Now I can see it's very
Yeah, isn't
clear.
it? Isn't it? It's actually quite... And you've got the mane around the neck. That's quite interesting. Wow.
The third figure,
The third feature.
two branches make jointly Panchatatma.
Oh, okay.
Two branches stand for Radha
Like
Krishna.
here, in the beginning you have two branches joining together. Now from there again came out 5 branches. So 5 branches.
5 branches have come out from here. 5 branches. Oh, I see. So 2 branches have come here. And they've joined together. And then we have 5 different branches coming up.
Oh, it's
I
interesting.
see. That's interesting. Now, why I think you may have discussed this earlier, but why are I see many stones are tied to a tree. Why is that?
To fulfill one's desire.
Prabhuji is saying, devotees when they come to visit, they come with different wishes. To get their wishes fulfilled, they tie those stones. Once their wishes are fulfilled, they take it off. So these
they come back later to take this.
So these are like representing their wishes, devotees' wishes.
Is it okay for a devotee to ask for something for himself, for his family?
They ask for devotional things, like they want certain, like, oh, I need this kind of like family problem, this problem. So getting rid all this kind of problems, they can focus their mind in Krishna consciousness.
Oh, so this is to remove the obstacles.
Yeah, especially. And there also some other devotees, they have some more or less desires in their heart. So in any way, if they come and make their wishes to this tree, tying a stone or broken bricks, then they get their wishes fulfilled.
Okay, I'm going to take a few pictures of the stones and the bits of brick here. I was really taken when I saw the image of Lord Nrsingadev in the tree. Very much taken by that. Wow, that's actually quite incredible.
So you already done 3 of the features. Now we got the 4th one.
That with the Lord Nrsingadev is very clear.
The Neem tree stands for Nimai and Champak tree stands for Chandra Kazi. One branch of Neem tree that joined with Nrsinga's head. It seems to be Guru Nimai keeping one hand on Chandra's head. Guru Nimai is blessing Chandra Kazi.
Okay. So
okay, they got it, I think.
They got that, okay.
Prabhuji is explaining that the neem tree is passing over the champaka flower tree. So here Nimai is representing like Guru of Chandra Kazi.
Oh, okay.
Though their village relation is like maternal uncle and maternal nephew, but in spirituality he is like Guru.
So I see that branch. Yeah.
Crossing over that branch, that means Nimai is keeping his blessing hand on Chandra Kazi's head.
Ah, I see. Yes. So these things, these forms, these manifestations, when were they discovered, or they are being continuously discovered?
প্রভু জিজ্ঞাসা করছেন এগুলো কখন আপনারা মানে বুঝতে পেরেছেন?
এটা অনেক দিন 100 বছরের কাছাকাছি।
Prabhuji is saying it's from long time, more than 100 years ago they can see those marks.
Okay. And what about the form of Lord Ganesh?
Okay,
but the last feature it is getting only 6 or 7 months. Lord Ganesh
feature about Ganesh.
Okay.
So he's saying it's from last 7
getting
months.
only 6 or 7 months. Lord Ganesh beside the garland.
Or beside this garland?
And Lord Ganesh feature. Elephant's head, elephant's tongue, elephant's eye. And there is a garland on the trunk of the elephant.
Okay, is
Lord Ganesh.
Lord
It
Ganesh
is not completed.
Oh, he's above.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Yes. Above the garland. So the garland is below. And up just above the garland is the trunk of Lord Ganesh and the tusk. That's the tusk, the trunk and the tusks. And then you see the eye. Okay.
So Chandra actually used to live behind this area. Chandra সমাধি পিছনে না? আমি সমাধি না।
পিছনে মালাদে আছে, পিছনে সমাধি মালাদে আছে। ওইটা ঘুরি দেখুন, ওইটা তুলে নিন।
Okay, behind that actually there used to be the palace of Chandkaji, and when he left his body they buried him here, and Mahaprabhu that time he planted this champaka flower tree.
Thank you very much.
You want to go them to show the ruins of Chandkaji's palaces?
Okay, I just need to check with the
we can
camera
check
crew.
up first, yes.
And then would you like to discuss some more things with Prabhuji? Yeah, he has some more time.
প্রভু আর কিছু এই সম্পর্কে বলার আছে এই জায়গা সম্পর্কে?
অনেক কিছু তো আছে, কিন্তু যেগুলো বলা হয় না সবার সঙ্গে, সবার সঙ্গে বলা হয়।
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take a break. Thank you very much, Prabhu. We really appreciate that. Thank you. And you should tell Prabhuji there's a live, many devotees are watching now.
প্রভু বলছেন সমস্ত কিছু বিভিন্ন জনে ক্যামেরাটা আপনাকে দেখেছি।
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Say. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Hari Gaur.
Kazi ki jai. Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki jai. Chandra Kazi Samadhi ki
It's like
jai.
a good level here.
Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki
When
jai.
they're speaking, you need it sitting quite strong.
So everyone knows where we are right now. I was told that we are running late, so you had limited time. So I'll be a little brief. So you are at this very auspicious place of Chandra Kazi Samadhi. It is said that anyone who comes here and has darshan of the Chandra Kazi Samadhi, he becomes free from old age and disease. Isn't that nice to know? So now you don't have to worry about old age and disease when you came to Chandra Kazi Samadhi. So Lord Chaitanya started his Sankirtan movement, and as you know, he was performing Kirtan in Shiva's Angan. We'll go there tomorrow. And Maharaj told me to start. And this Kirtan in Shiva's Angan was reserved only for intimate, close associates. Chandra Kazi was a local judicial officer, and it is said that he was incarnation of Kamsa, and he was reporting to Hussein Shah, who is considered to be an incarnation of Jarasandha. So Chandra Kazi, the local Mohammedan administrator, received various complaints on Nimai Sankirtan. Some complaints from the Hindus, and many complaints were from the Mohammedans, who said that if we don't stop this Sankirtan movement of Nimai, then all the Muslims will become Hindu. So Chandra Kazi sent a message to the devotees in Shiva Sangam that you have to stop your Kirtan. If you don't stop your Kirtan, then all of you will be punished. You will be forcibly converted into Islam. So Chandra Kazi sent 2 boats of policemen. And what did they do? They came. Is there going to be a drama here today? Yes. Okay. I know the Delhi devotees is a drama. So they came, the 2 boats of policemen. They beat up all the devotees in Kirtan. They broke the mridangas, and they gave a warning. If you don't stop this Sankirtan, then you will all be made Muslims. Those days, to convert someone to Islam was very easy, even if you sprinkle water from a Mohammedan's bucket, then you would become a Mohammedan. If you ate food in a Mohammedan's house, you would become a Mohammedan. So devotees were in great anxiety because of these threats that were being given by Chandra Kazi. And Chandra Kazi was giving these threats with the approval of Hussein Shah. So Lord Chaitanya heard about this, and he told his devotees, don't worry, I shall perform Sankirtan in every town and village. Decorate all the streets and come in the evening with torchlights. So Lord Chaitanya gave an invitation to all the devotees to become fearless and take part in his massive Sankirtan program. So many thousands of devotees gathered.
They all came with torchlights. They all decorated the streets and their houses. And Lord Chaitanya started performing massive Sankirtan. He had Advaitacharya, Shiva Pandit, and Harinaj Thakur heading different Sankirtan parties, and Gadadhar and Lord Nityananda were on the two sides of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And they started massive Harinam Sankirtan. This was the first time that Lord Chaitanya was exhibiting his pastime of dancing in the public. Previously he was doing this in the house of Shivananda. So Lord Chaitanya started this very elaborate Kirtan, and very soon there were thousands and thousands and thousands of devotees stretching into miles and miles. They all proceeded in ecstatic chanting and with spiritual emotions. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was dancing, and they all proceeded towards where? Towards Chandra Kazi's palace. Chandra Kazi's palace was over a kilometer away. But the chanting was so loud, and there were no sound systems those days. You can imagine how loud it was. The Chandra Kazi and his associates, they heard this loud chanting. And when they heard this loud chanting, they all got scared and they began to hide. Prabhupada said that Lord Chaitanya was a pioneer of this non-violent movement, not Mahatma Gandhi. So Lord Chaitanya proceeded, passing the various ghats. They proceeded to Chandra Kazi's palace. And Chandra Kazi was so scared that he hid himself. And when Lord Chaitanya and his devotees reached Chandra Kazi's palace, they started just throwing everything up and down. And Chandra Kazi initially was so scared, he was hiding inside a room. But finally, when Lord Chaitanya said, "Where is Chandra Kazi?" he finally came. And Lord Chaitanya had a very wonderful dialogue with Chandra Kazi. Lord Chaitanya started his dialogue by talking about the importance of protecting the cow. And he explained how the cow is one of our mothers. It gives milk when we're young, and then when we grow older, we kill the cow. He said, what type of religion is this? The Chandra Kazi, in the discussion, admitted that their religion wasn't so complete. We don't have to get into details on that. And Lord Chaitanya told Chandra Kazi recognize that Narayana is the Supreme, and the same Narayana is present how? In the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Lord Chaitanya was able to transform this Chandra Kazi, and the Chandra Kazi had to the names of Krishna, Ram, Narayana. Lord Chaitanya is so fortunate you are uttering these names. Lord Chaitanya then told Chandra Kazi that you have to give the assurance that neither you nor any of your successors in the future put any impediment to the chanting of the holy names in this district. And Chandra Kazi assured him that. And he revealed. What did he reveal? The first time when Chandra Kazi sent his men to break the mridangas, that night Chandra Kazi had a dream. In that dream, there was a half man, half lion form that appeared, that scratched the chest of the Chandra Kazi and said, if you ever in future put any obstruction to this Sankirtan movement, then what's going to happen? Then your chest will be pierced. And Chandra Kazi, to show Lord Chaitanya and his associate that he was genuine, he opened his chest. And when they opened the chest, they saw the mask. And what did the devotees conclude? They concluded that this was not else but not the cigarette. And then the Chandra Kazi further said, not only did I have this experience, all my assistants who tried to stop this Sankirtan, what happened to them? Their beards got burned. Everyone, their beards got burned. So finally I told them, don't bother to stop this Sankirtan movement, let them go. So here we are at the author's location. This location is called Mathura. This location is compared to Mathura. And this tree that you see was a witness to the dialogue that took place between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Chandra Kazi. So it is said that anyone who comes here and begs and comes here and offers obeisances, he becomes free from all the exams. And after Lord Chaitanya led the Sankirtan for hours and hours and hours, he was very thirsty. He wanted to drink some water. And where did he go to drink water? In the house of Kolaviti Srila. And Kolaviti Srila, I think you're going to go there soon, after breakfast. And Kolaviti Srila had in his house only one glass, which was in such a bad shape that even a thief would not steal. And Lord Chaitanya went, took that glass, he started drinking water. Then Kolaviti Srila, when he saw him, my Lord, you can't drink from this, you can't drink from this. And what is Lord Chaitanya saying? I'm getting purified. So here we are, in this auspicious location. So we should fall into the feet of over here, pray to the Lord that we may get blessed with pure devotional service and get attached to the holy names of the Lord. Gauranga! 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 Chandra Kazi Samadhi ki! I will.
Okay, we're going to hear some stories about Sankirtan from a great Sankirtaniya. Sorry, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So who wants to hear a Chandra Kazi Sankirtan story? Okay, I used to distribute books for 14 years in a place called Hawaii. Alright? And we were pretty, we were very forceful and bold. And we distributed a lot of books for many years.